Welcome to Financial Freedom, Strategies for Achieving Financial Independence and Security. In this comprehensive audiobook brought to you by Mindful Literary, you'll embark on a transformative journey towards mastering your finances and securing your future. Whether you're just starting on your financial path or looking to refine your strategies, this guide offers actionable insights and expert advice to help you achieve financial independence and security. Our journey begins with understanding the true meaning of financial independence and the critical role of financial literacy. From setting realistic financial goals and building a solid financial foundation to exploring investment opportunities and creating passive income streams, each chapter is designed to empower you with the knowledge and tools necessary for financial success. You'll also discover the importance of retirement planning, wealth protection, and the entrepreneurial spirit in achieving financial freedom. Moreover, this audiobook delves into the mindset and habits of financially successful individuals, offering strategies to navigate economic challenges, manage debt, and adopt sustainable spending practices. Whether you're a young adult starting your financial journey, in midlife building your wealth, or approaching retirement with confidence, you'll find tailored advice to meet your needs. By embracing the principles and strategies outlined in this audiobook, you'll be well on your way to designing a life of financial independence, celebrating your milestones, and empowering others on their financial journeys. Let's begin this transformative journey together and unlock the doors to financial freedom. Chapter 1: Understanding Financial Independence. Defining financial independence. Financial independence is a term that often brings to mind images of luxurious lifestyles and early retirement. However, at its core, it represents something far more profound: the ability to live life on your own terms without the constant worry of financial constraints. When we talk about financial freedom, we're really discussing the peace of mind that comes with having enough resources to cover your living expenses indefinitely without relying on a traditional paycheck. It means having the financial stability to pursue your passions, support your loved ones, and navigate emergencies without undue stress. To truly understand financial independence, it is essential to dispel some common myths. One might think that achieving financial independence requires a windfall or an exceptionally high income, but in reality, it's more about diligent planning, disciplined saving, and smart investing. Imagine not being tethered to a job you dislike simply because you need the paycheck. Picture having the freedom to choose a career that fulfills you, spending more time with family, or traveling the world without financial anxiety. That's the essence of what financial independence can bring to your life. The benefits of financial independence extend far beyond the financial realm. There's a significant psychological aspect as well. Achieving this level of financial security can vastly improve your mental and emotional well-being. The relief from financial stress allows you to focus on more meaningful aspects of life, such as personal growth, relationships, and experiences. Additionally, financial independence provides a safety net, giving you the confidence to take risks, like starting a new business or investing in a hobby that could turn into a profitable venture. It's about having the resources to seize opportunities without hesitation. There's also a community and social impact to consider. Financially independent individuals often have the means to give back, whether through charitable donations, volunteering, or mentoring others. The ripple effect of one person's financial freedom can inspire and uplift an entire community, creating a culture of financial literacy and support. By aiming for financial independence, you're not only securing your future, but potentially paving the way for others to achieve the same. Start by setting clear financial goals and crafting a robust plan that includes budgeting, saving, and investing. Remember, the journey to financial independence is a marathon, not a sprint. Stay disciplined, stay informed, and most importantly, stay motivated. Each step you take brings you closer to a life where financial worries are a thing of the past and the possibilities for your future are endless. The importance of financial literacy. Understanding the significance of financial literacy is the cornerstone of achieving and maintaining financial independence. Imagine navigating life without the ability to read or write, financial illiteracy poses a similar challenge, but in the realm of money management. Many of us are never formally taught how to manage our finances, leading to detrimental mistakes that can haunt us for decades. Financial literacy empowers individuals with the knowledge to make informed and effective decisions about their financial resources. It enables us to understand the impact of our financial choices, avoid unnecessary debt, and build a safety net for the future. A lack of financial literacy can result in poor budgeting, overspending, and falling prey to financial scams. Essentially, being financially literate is about having control over your money rather than letting your money control you. It's about making sustainable financial decisions that contribute to long-term financial health and independence, giving you peace of mind and the freedom to pursue your dreams and goals. Key financial knowledge and skills are vital for anyone looking to achieve financial success and security. Budgeting, for instance, is the fundamental skill of allocating your income wisely to cover your expenses, savings, and investments. It's about balancing your wants and needs without compromising your financial stability. Understanding debt management is another crucial aspect. Knowing how to use credit responsibly, recognizing the difference between good and bad debt, and consolidating loans to minimize interest payments can make a world of difference. Additionally, understanding the principles of investing can help grow your wealth over time. This includes knowing the basics of the stock market, mutual funds, bonds, and other investment vehicles. Insurance is another critical area. Having the right insurance policies protects you and your loved ones against financial loss due to unforeseen circumstances. Moreover, financial literacy encompasses tax knowledge, which allows you to take advantage of deductions, credits, and other tax benefits to minimize your tax burden. Building an emergency fund, planning for retirement, and regularly reviewing and adjusting your financial plan are also essential skills. These skills combined ensure that you are prepared for any financial challenges that life might throw your way and allow you to take control of your financial future with confidence. Mastering financial literacy doesn't happen overnight, but starting with small, manageable steps can lead to significant improvements over time. Whether it's setting up a budget, cutting unnecessary expenses, or starting a savings plan, every step taken towards financial literacy brings you closer to financial independence and security. Each financial decision you make today can have a profound impact on your future, so it's worth investing the time and effort to improve your financial knowledge and skills. Remember, the goal is to be in control of your money rather than letting it control you. Breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Living paycheck to paycheck is a relentless cycle that keeps many people tethered to financial stress and dependency. This pattern involves exhausting each paycheck by the time the next one arrives, leaving no room for savings, investments, or unexpected expenses. It often feels like running on a never-ending treadmill where the finish line keeps moving further away. The limitations of this cycle are stark. It curbs financial independence, increases vulnerability to emergencies, and perpetuates a state of anxiety about meeting basic needs. Breaking out of this cycle is crucial for anyone aiming to achieve financial stability and independence. The journey to break free starts with practical strategies and smart financial habits. Begin by creating a realistic budget that highlights all income and expenses. Tracking every dollar may sound tedious, but it illuminates spending patterns and reveals opportunities for trimming unnecessary costs. Strive to differentiate between needs and wants. This distinction is key to prioritizing spending. Another powerful strategy is building an emergency fund. Aim to save up a buffer of at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This fund acts as a financial safety net, providing peace of mind and reducing the need to dip into paychecks for unexpected costs. Aiming to increase income is also essential. This could be through negotiating a raise, exploring side gigs, or investing in skills that boost employability and potential earnings. Simultaneously, focus on managing and reducing debt. High-interest debts, such as credit card balances, can be financially crippling. Prioritize paying these off to reduce financial strain. Automating savings and bill payments can also help in maintaining discipline, ensuring that savings grow consistently. A mindset shift is necessary. Embracing delayed gratification and long-term planning over instant rewards fosters a healthier financial outlook. Small, consistent actions compound over time, translating into significant financial progress and paving the way for a future free from the payday-to-payday grind. Chapter 2. Setting Financial Goals. The Power of Goal Setting. Setting clear and actionable financial goals has had an undeniable impact on my journey to financial success and independence. When I look back, the pivotal moments always align with the times I had a specific target in mind, a certain amount saved, a milestone debt paid off, or an investment reached. Goal setting is not just about financial planning. It's about creating a roadmap that guides your decision-making, helps prioritize spending, and keeps you motivated even when the journey gets tough. I once aimed to clear off all my credit card debt within a year. It felt daunting, but by breaking it down into small monthly goals, tracking my progress, and celebrating every little victory, I dramatically improved my financial health. Clarity in goal setting gave me a powerful tool to focus on what truly mattered and let go of impulses that didn't align with my objectives. To set clear and actionable financial goals, it's essential to start with a specific end in sight. Rather than a vague objective like save more money, aim for something precise, such as save $10,000 for a down payment on a house in 2 years. Clarity sharpens your focus and transforms intentions into actionable steps. Break down your larger goal into manageable chunks. If your goal is savings, determine how much you need to save monthly or even weekly. Use tools like spreadsheets or financial apps to track these mini goals, which creates a sense of progress and keeps you motivated. It's equally important to be realistic and honest about where you currently stand and what sacrifices you might need to make to reach your goals. Remember to revisit your goals regularly, as financial situations can change. Adjust your targets if necessary, but keep moving forward. One practical tip: if you find yourself struggling to stick to your goals, automate your finances. Set up automatic transfers that move a set amount of money into your savings or investment accounts regularly. This reduces the temptation to spend that money and ensures you're consistently working toward your goals without even thinking about it each month. Creating realistic and measurable goals. Understanding the importance of setting realistic and measurable financial goals is crucial. It's like navigating a ship. Without a clear destination and a realistic assessment of your current position, you're bound to drift aimlessly. Setting goals that align with your individual circumstances ensures that they are attainable, which prevents frustration and disenchantment. Consider your income, expenditures, financial obligations, and long-term aspirations. Perhaps you're aiming to save for a home, retire comfortably, or travel more frequently. Identifying these aspirations and correlating them with your current financial state forms the foundation for setting goals that are both significant and achievable. Once you've established these goals, it's essential to employ techniques and strategies to track your progress effectively. Think of it like building momentum. Small, consistent steps can lead to substantial outcomes over time. Start by breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. For instance, if your aim is to save a certain amount for a vacation, determine how much you need to put away each month. Use tools like spreadsheets, mobile apps, or even simple budget journals to monitor your savings and expenditures. This constant monitoring helps to identify any discrepancies early and adjust your strategies accordingly. Staying informed about your progress keeps motivation levels high and allows for course corrections when necessary. It's helpful to periodically review and reassess your goals. Life circumstances can change, so flexibility and adaptability are key. If an unexpected expense pops up, don't be disheartened. Recalibrate your plans and timelines instead. Staying patient and persistent while maintaining a clear view of your end goals can make the journey more manageable and less stressful. Regularly reminding yourself of the reasons behind your financial goals can help keep your focus sharp and your commitment unwavering. Always remember to celebrate the milestones, no matter how small they may seem, as these serve as a testament to your progress and determination. Aligning your goals with your values. When you set financial goals that necessarily align with your personal values and priorities, you add a layer of meaning and motivation to your aspirations. I've noticed that one key reason people struggle with achieving their financial targets is that these goals all feel detached from what genuinely matters to them. When you take the time to identify what you truly value, be it family, freedom, creativity, or community, you can set financial objectives that resonate on a deeper level. This not only makes the journey toward these goals more enjoyable, but also increases your likelihood of success. The benefits of aligning your goals with your values are numerous. First, it imbues your financial decisions with a sense of purpose. For example, if you value environmental sustainability, you'll be inclined to invest in green technologies or support businesses that prioritize eco-friendly practices. This creates a cohesive narrative in your decision-making process, making each step feel significant. To do this effectively, start by identifying your core values. Ask yourself what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. Once these values are clear, revisit your financial goals to see how well they align. Adjust them as needed to ensure they reflect your true priorities. Personal values can act as a filter, helping you to ignore the noise and focus only on actions and goals that add real value to your life. A practical tip that has worked well for me is creating a vision board that combines visual elements of both my goals and values. Being able to see these interconnected images daily helps me stay focused and motivated. Imagine the sense of alignment you'll feel watching your financial goals come to life while living in a way that aligns with your truest self. It turns the process into a rewarding journey rather than a daunting task. By combining your financial goals with your deepest values, you create a powerful synergy that fuels both your personal and professional growth. Aligning the two can turn even the most ambitious financial goals into attainable milestones, enriching your life in ways you hadn't imagined. Chapter 3: Building a Solid Financial Foundation. Budgeting and tracking expenses. Budgeting and tracking expenses play an essential role in achieving financial stability and independence. When I first started to manage my finances, I quickly discovered that having a budget was more than just a recommendation. It became a necessity. A budget serves as a map, guiding us towards our financial goals and helping to navigate the unpredictable terrain of day-to-day expenses. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend or indulge in unnecessary purchases, leading to financial stress and instability. By understanding where your money goes and making conscious decisions about how to allocate it, you create opportunities to save, invest, and eventually secure financial independence. By tracking expenses, you also become aware of spending patterns, allowing you to make adjustments as needed and avoid debt traps. Creating a budget might sound daunting, but it's quite manageable with the right approach. Start by identifying your income sources and listing them clearly. Next, categorize your expenses into essentials like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation, as well as non-essentials or discretionary spending. An old-fashioned pen and paper can do the trick, but several digital tools make this process even simpler, from apps like Mint and YNAB, You Need a Budget, to spreadsheet templates available online. Once you have a clear picture of your income and expenses, allocate a specific amount to each category. The key is consistency. Regularly reviewing your budget helps you stay on track. One anecdote from my experience is when I started using an app to log every expense. It was eye-opening to see how small, seemingly insignificant purchases added up over time. It made me more mindful, leading to smarter financial decisions. One practical tip to maintain a successful budget is to automate savings. Set up automatic transfers to a savings account each month, treating savings as a non-negotiable expense rather than a leftover. This habit can significantly impact your financial health. To track your expenses effectively, consider setting aside a few minutes each day to log your spending. This routine helps maintain an accurate record, making it easier to spot trends and make proactive adjustments. Periodically review your budget and adjust it as needed, especially if there are significant changes in income or expenses. Remember, the ultimate goal is to create a financial cushion that allows you to handle emergencies without disrupting your financial stability. Emergency Fund Essentials. When I first heard the term emergency fund, I didn't fully grasp its importance. It sounded like something only financially savvy people did, far removed from my reality. But then, life threw a few curveballs my way, and I realized just how crucial an emergency fund is. It's more than just a safety net. It's a cornerstone of financial stability and peace of mind. Imagine being able to face unexpected expenses without the paralyzing fear of debt or financial ruin. That's what an emergency fund can do for you. It prepares you for the unpredictable, offering a sense of security knowing you're financially ready for life's surprises. Establishing an emergency fund might seem daunting at first, but it's more straightforward than you think. Start by setting a clear goal. Usually, 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses is a good benchmark. This doesn't mean you need to save that amount overnight. Break it down into manageable monthly savings targets. Automate your savings if possible, so a portion of your income goes directly into your emergency fund before you even have a chance to spend it. This way, you build your fund consistently over time without having to think about it. To give your fund the best chance of growing, keep it in a high-yield savings account where it can earn interest and remain easily accessible for genuine emergencies. Maintaining your emergency fund requires discipline and vigilance. It can be tempting to dip into it for non-emergencies, but try to resist that urge. Treat this fund as sacred. It's there to protect you in times of genuine need. That said, life's circumstances change, and your emergency fund should evolve accordingly. Regularly reassess your financial situation and adjust your fund as necessary. If you get a raise or your living expenses increase, make sure your emergency fund reflects these changes. This proactive approach ensures your emergency fund remains a robust financial buffer, ready to support you whenever life's uncertainties arise. Managing debt effectively. When I first started my journey towards financial independence, understanding how to manage and reduce debt was a pivotal step. One of the strategies I've found incredibly effective is creating a detailed budget. This might sound mundane, but having a clear picture of your income and expenses allows you to see where you can cut costs and allocate more funds towards debt repayment. Another useful approach is prioritizing high-interest debts, often referred to as the avalanche method. By focusing on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, you can save significant amounts of money in the long run. Another strategy that worked for me was consolidating my debt. By combining multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate, I simplified my payments and reduced the interest burden. Be sure to research and choose a reputable debt consolidation service, as some can charge hidden fees. It's also important to avoid accumulating more debt while you're in the process of paying off existing loans. Living within your means and making conscious spending decisions can prevent the cycle of debt from continuing. One common pitfall when managing debt is underestimating the importance of an emergency fund. I learned the hard way that unexpected expenses can derail your debt repayment plans if you're not prepared. Setting aside a small amount each month towards an emergency fund can create a financial cushion. Additionally, be wary of minimum payments traps. Paying only the minimum amount due on credit cards can result in exorbitant interest charges over time. Instead, aim to pay off as much as you can afford each month. Chapter 4. Investing for the Future. Understanding investment vehicles. Investing is one of the most effective ways to build wealth and achieve financial independence. However, navigating through the myriad of investment vehicles can be overwhelming. From the traditional stocks and bonds to real estate, mutual funds, and modern cryptocurrencies, each option comes with its own set of opportunities and challenges. Stocks provide an ownership share in companies and have the potential for high returns, but they can be volatile and risky. Bonds offer more stability with fixed interest payments, making them suitable for conservative investors. Real estate, on the other hand, is tangible and can generate passive income through rentals while potentially appreciating in value over time. Mutual funds pool money from multiple investors to purchase a diversified portfolio of assets, spreading risk. Cryptocurrencies are relatively new but have seen explosive growth, though their volatility can be daunting. Understanding these different vehicles is crucial for making informed decisions that align with your financial goals. Choosing the right investment vehicle depends largely on your individual goals and risk tolerance. If your priority is long-term growth and you can stomach short-term fluctuations, stocks might be more appropriate. For those seeking stable income with lower risk, bonds could be the answer. Real estate appeals to those who prefer physical assets and the potential for rental income. Mutual funds offer a balanced approach with professional management, suitable for those looking for diversification without the need to constantly monitor the markets. Cryptocurrencies might attract those with a higher risk tolerance who are looking for substantial gains in a relatively short period. It's important to assess your financial objectives, whether it's saving for retirement, buying a home, or funding education, and then match those objectives with the right investment vehicles. Also, consider your time horizon. Investments meant for short-term goals might necessitate less volatile options than those intended for long-term growth. By understanding your own financial situation and having a clear investment strategy, you can select the suitable options that are more likely to meet your needs. A practical tip for anyone looking to dive into the world of investments is to start small and educate yourself continuously. This allows you to get a feel for different investment vehicles without committing a large amount of capital right away. Utilize resources such as books, online courses, and financial advisors to broaden your understanding. Also, stay updated with the latest market trends and economic factors that could impact your investments. Diversifying your portfolio can mitigate risk. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Finally, regularly reviewing and adjusting your investment strategy based on performance and changing goals ensures that you stay on track towards achieving financial independence. Building a diversified investment portfolio. When I first ventured into the world of investments, I was captivated by the idea of making money grow. However, it didn't take long before I realized that investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. The importance of diversification in building a resilient and profitable investment portfolio quickly became apparent. Diversification serves as a safety net, spreading risk across various assets to minimize the impact of any single investment's poor performance. Think of it as planting a variety of crops in your field. If one fails, you still have others to rely on. This approach ensures that your portfolio can weather market downturns and unexpected economic shifts. Creating a diversified portfolio that aligns with your investment objectives requires a thoughtful approach. Begin by assessing your risk tolerance, financial goals, and time horizon. Are you looking for steady income, long-term growth, or a mix of both? Once you have clarity on your objectives, start selecting assets from different categories such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and commodities. For instance, while stocks might offer high returns, bonds can provide stability. Real estate could generate rental income, and commodities like gold might act as a hedge against inflation. Aim for a blend that complements your risk tolerance and goals. One practical tip I'd like to leave you with is to continuously review and rebalance your portfolio. Market conditions change, and so does the performance of your investments. Periodically check to ensure that the asset allocation still aligns with your objectives. If one asset class has grown significantly, it might now represent a larger portion of your portfolio than you initially intended. In such cases, rebalancing can help you maintain the desired level of diversification, keeping your investments on track to meet your financial goals. The role of compound interest in wealth building. When I first learned about compound interest, it felt like discovering a well-kept secret treasure chest. Compound interest is essentially the interest on interest. Unlike simple interest, where you only earn interest on your initial investment, compound interest allows you to earn interest on your initial investment plus any accumulated interest from previous periods. This snowball effect can significantly accelerate your wealth accumulation over time. Picture a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small but picks up more snow and speed as it goes. A vivid example of this can be illustrated with two friends, Emma and John. Emma starts investing $2,000 annually at the age of 22 with an annual return of 8%. John, on the other hand, starts investing $2,000 annually at age 30. Even though Emma stops investing at age 30, her investments continue to grow at an 8% annual rate. John continues his annual $2,000 investments until he retires at 65. Astonishingly, Emma ends up with more money at retirement than John, despite contributing less. This is the magic of compound interest. The earlier you start, the more your money works for you. To harness the power of compound interest, a few strategies can be particularly effective. One is starting early. The sooner you begin, the longer your money has to grow. Consistency is also key. Regular contributions add up more quickly than sporadic, larger sums. Reinvesting earnings is equally vital. Ensure any dividends or interest earned is reinvested to benefit from compound growth fully. Take advantage of tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or 401ks to let your investments grow without the tax drag. Lastly, it's crucial to be patient and resist the urge to make frequent withdrawals, allowing compound interest to perform its magic over the long haul. When setting up your financial future, remember, it's never too late to start, but the earlier, the better. Automate your savings if possible, and remain disciplined about reinvestment. Financial independence is a marathon, not a sprint, and compound interest is your most steadfast companion on this journey. Start small, stay consistent, and watch time work wonders on your investments. Chapter 5: The Path to Passive Income. Creating multiple streams of income. With the ever-changing economic landscape, the traditional model of relying on a single source of income can feel precarious. Diversifying your income streams is like planting multiple seeds in a garden. The more seeds you plant, the more plants have the potential to thrive, regardless of the weather conditions. In my own journey, I started with a stable job, but soon realized that pinning all my hopes on one paycheck limited my financial growth and security. By creating multiple streams of income, you not only safeguard yourself against job loss or economic downturns, but also open up new opportunities for wealth accumulation. It's akin to having a safety net that allows you to take risks and seize the moment without the paralyzing fear of financial ruin hanging overhead. One of the most rewarding aspects of generating multiple income streams is the variety of avenues available for doing so. Real estate investment is a classic example where rental properties can provide a steady income stream with minimal day-to-day involvement. Imagine earning money while you sleep, waking up each morning knowing your investments are working hard for you. Yet, real estate is just the tip of the iceberg. Many people find success in the stock market by investing in dividend-paying stocks, which offer a regular income through dividend distributions. For those with a knack for creativity or storytelling, self-publishing ebooks, or starting a blog can eventually lead to passive income through sales and advertising revenue. Online courses are another increasingly popular channel for passive income. If you possess specialized knowledge or a unique skill set, creating and selling an online course allows you to monetize your expertise. Subscription models, such as Patreon or membership sites, offer ongoing revenue by providing exclusive content for a monthly fee. Each of these avenues requires an initial investment of time and sometimes money, but once established, they can contribute to a diversified, resilient financial portfolio. The key to success here is research and persistence. It's essential to stay informed about market trends and be willing to pivot when necessary, but the rewards of a well-rounded income strategy are well worth the effort. Real estate as a passive income generator. When I first considered real estate as a potential avenue for passive income, I was drawn by its reputation as a reliable wealth-building tool. Unlike stocks, whose value can fluctuate wildly, real estate offers a physical asset you can touch and see. When you own a property, you're not just speculating on value, you're gaining a tangible piece of the world, often with a track record of appreciating value over the long term. The beauty of real estate investing lies in its versatility. There are innumerable ways to enter the market, from residential properties to commercial real estate and even short-term vacation rentals. Each type of property demands its strategies, but offers the overarching promise of steady returns. For instance, residential rental properties can generate a consistent monthly cash flow, especially when situated in desirable areas with high occupancy rates. Conversely, Commercial properties may offer lower vacancy rates and longer-term leases with businesses, creating a different but still lucrative income stream. Real estate is particularly attractive because it generates income both actively and passively. Actively, you can flip houses or develop properties for a quicker return. Passively, rental income can offer substantial profits over time, especially when enhanced by appreciating property values. The latter is what truly excited me. The idea of generating income month after month with minimal hands-on involvement seemed like the perfect strategy for long-term wealth creation. Diving into real estate with the goal of generating passive income requires careful planning and consideration. Location plays a crucial role in the success of any real estate investment. Properties in growth markets or popular neighborhoods are likely to appreciate in value and attract reliable tenants. I remember driving through various towns, envisioning which areas would blossom over the next decade. Local amenities, schools, and transport links can make a property extremely attractive to potential tenants, ensuring a steady flow of rental income. Another critical factor is understanding the financial aspects of real estate investments. It's essential to consider property taxes, maintenance costs, and insurance. Conducting thorough due diligence on all these fronts helps prevent unexpected expenses that could erode your profits. Speaking from experience, one of my earliest lessons was learning the true cost of property upkeep, from regular repairs to occasional renovations that keep the property competitive in the rental market. Effective property management is another cornerstone of success. Whether you choose to manage the property yourself or hire a professional management company, efficient operations are vital to maintaining high occupancy rates and collecting timely rents. I initially managed my properties, but later transitioned to a management firm. This shift allowed me to focus on acquiring more properties while ensuring my existing ones were well maintained and tenants' needs were promptly addressed. Trust me, having a responsive management team can significantly reduce the stress and time spent on managing tenants and property maintenance. Financing your real estate investments wisely is paramount. Leveraging mortgages can amplify your purchasing power, allowing you to acquire larger or multiple properties. However, over-leveraging can be risky. Balancing borrowed funds and personal equity ensures that you can weather market fluctuations without facing financial ruin. When I started, I made the mistake of biting off more than I could chew, leading to some sleepless nights worrying about loan repayments. Learning from that, I now strike a careful balance to make the most out of my borrowing potential without jeopardizing my finances. The journey into real estate investment is a marathon, not a sprint. Patience and persistence are necessary, along with continued education. Stay informed about market trends, seek advice from seasoned investors, and constantly look for ways to optimize your investments. Investing time in learning and adapting to the ever-changing real estate market can truly set you apart and lead to long-term wealth creation. If there's one actionable tip to leave you with, it's the importance of starting small and scaling up. Begin with a single property, learn the ropes, and use those experiences to make informed decisions for future investments. Utilizing this gradual approach enables you to understand the dynamics of property management and investment better, paving the way for smarter, larger-scale investments in the future. Earning passive income through investments. Exploring different investment options that generate passive income opens up a myriad of possibilities. Real estate, for example, can provide a steady rental income while also offering potential capital appreciation. Many people share stories of renting out properties and effortlessly receiving rental checks every month. The stock market offers another exciting avenue. Dividend-paying stocks, for instance, distribute a portion of a company's earnings to shareholders regularly. This becomes a source of consistent passive income, especially if you invest in companies with a strong track record of paying dividends. Additionally, bonds, particularly municipal bonds, can provide steady interest payments with relatively lower risk. There are also new, emerging opportunities, such as peer-to-peer lending and crowdfunding platforms, that allow you to earn interest or share profits from investments made in various projects or businesses. Choosing the right investment vehicles to earn passive income and build wealth requires careful consideration and a bit of introspection into your risk tolerance and financial goals. When evaluating options, it's essential to understand the risk-return trade-off. If you are risk-averse, you might want to lean towards more stable investments like government bonds or high dividend-paying blue-chip stocks. On the other hand, if you have a higher risk appetite and longer investment horizon, real estate or stock market investments might be more suitable. It's also crucial to diversify your investments across different asset classes to spread risk and increase your chances of earning consistent passive income. For instance, combining real estate investments with a portfolio of dividend-paying stocks can create a balanced income stream. Always remember, personal finance is personal. There's no one-size-fits-all approach. An essential tip that often gets overlooked is the importance of starting early. Compounding is a powerful tool when it comes to generating passive income. The sooner you begin investing, the more time your money has to grow. Even small, regular investments can snowball into significant returns over time. Another valuable piece of advice is to continuously educate yourself about different investment vehicles. The financial world is ever evolving, and staying informed can help you seize new opportunities as they arise. Chapter 6: Retirement Planning. The importance of early retirement planning. Early retirement planning is not just about ensuring you have enough money to last through your non-working years. It's about achieving financial independence and creating a safety net for your future self. Starting early allows you to leverage the power of compound interest, where your savings grows exponentially over time. I remember when I first learned about the concept of compound interest in college. The idea that my money could grow while I slept was both fascinating and empowering. By contributing even small amounts early on, you can significantly increase the size of your retirement fund without having to save enormous portions of your income later in life. More importantly, early planning gives you peace of mind and a sense of control over your financial future, which can reduce stress and allow you to enjoy life more fully in the present. When it comes to strategies for kicking off your retirement planning early, the key is to start with small, manageable steps. One practical approach is to set up automatic contributions to a retirement account, such as a 401k or an individual retirement account, IRA. This way, saving becomes a habit, and you're less likely to miss the money being set aside. I once read about a young couple who began saving just 5% of their income in their 20s. By the time they reached their 40s, they were able to increase their contributions to 15%, all while having a comfortable cushion for unexpected expenses. Resources such as employer-sponsored retirement plans can also be incredibly beneficial. Many employers offer matching contributions, which is essentially free money. Take full advantage of this by contributing at least enough to get the full match. I recall advising a friend who had no idea her employer offered a 5% match on her 401k contributions. When she started contributing 5% of her salary, she effectively doubled her retirement savings without any additional effort. Utilizing online financial calculators can help you understand how much you need to save to reach your retirement goals. Additionally, consider consulting with a financial advisor who can provide personalized advice tailored to your unique financial situation. The earlier you seek out these resources, the more time your investments will have to grow, increasing your chances of a secure and fulfilling retirement. Types of retirement accounts. When we start thinking about our financial futures, one of the most important considerations is how to effectively save for retirement. There are several types of retirement accounts to choose from, each with unique advantages that can help us plan for long-term financial security. Some of the most popular options include 401k plans, individual retirement accounts, IRAs, Roth IRAs, and self-employed retirement plans. Each of these options offers specific benefits that can fit various retirement strategies. For instance, traditional 401k plans allow for pre-tax contributions, which can lower taxable income now and allow investments to grow tax-deferred. Traditional IRAs offer similar tax advantages but provide more flexibility in terms of investment choices. Roth IRAs, on the other hand, offer the benefit of tax-free withdrawals in retirement, making them an excellent option for those who expect to be in a higher tax bracket in the future. For self-employed individuals, there are plans like the SEP IRA and Solo 401k, which offer higher contribution limits and flexible funding options. These accounts not only help with current tax benefits but also compound investment growth over time, crucial for a well-rounded retirement strategy. Choosing the right retirement account depends on individual circumstances, such as employment status, income level, and future tax considerations. From my experience, it's beneficial to diversify retirement savings across different types of accounts to take advantage of the unique benefits each one offers. For example, combining a traditional 401k with a Roth IRA can provide both tax-deferred growth and tax-free withdrawals, offering flexibility and potential tax optimization in retirement. For those employed by companies that offer a 401k match, it's essential to contribute at least enough to get the full match. Otherwise, you're leaving free money on the table. Beyond employer-sponsored plans, individuals should assess their own financial goals, risk tolerance, and retirement timeline to determine the mix of accounts that best suit their needs. It's also critical to regularly review and adjust contributions as one's financial situation or goals change over time. One practical approach that often resonates with people is the concept of bucket strategies. By having multiple accounts, each with a designated purpose, it becomes easier to ensure that no single event or market downturn can derail your retirement plans. Automating contributions can also simplify the process. Setting up automatic deposits into retirement accounts helps develop a consistent savings habit and compels individuals to pay themselves first, which can lead to significant retirement savings over the years. Understanding the various retirement account options and how they align with personal financial goals is key to building a robust and resilient retirement plan. Start by analyzing your current financial position, future retirement needs, and then selecting and optimizing the retirement accounts that will help you achieve long-term financial security and peace of mind. Maximizing retirement savings. As someone who has spent years planning for retirement, I've discovered a few practical tips and strategies that can make a significant difference in your retirement savings. One of the most potent tools is to start early. Even if you can only set aside a small amount initially, the power of compound interest can work wonders over time. For instance, putting away just $200 a month starting in your 20s can potentially grow to a sizable nest egg by the time you retire. It's about consistency and making saving a habit. Automating your savings can be a game changer too. Setting up automatic transfers to your retirement account takes the guesswork out of saving and ensures that you pay yourself first, even before you encounter the temptation to spend. Equally important is increasing your contributions whenever you get a raise or bonus. This tactic not only boosts your savings, but also maintains your standard of living without feeling the pinch of reduced disposable income. Additionally, taking full advantage of employer match programs is crucial. If your employer offers a 401k match, aim to contribute at least enough to get the full match. It's essentially free money for your retirement. For many, it's easy to neglect catching up on contributions in their 50s, but it is one of the best times to push the pedal, since you're likely earning more, and your major expenses, such as mortgage or children's education, might be winding down. Roth IRAs and other tax-advantaged accounts also play a critical role. Diversifying your savings vehicles ensures that you have flexibility and can manage taxes efficiently upon retirement. Of course, the journey isn't without its pitfalls. One common mistake is underestimating retirement expenses. It's easy to think that expenses will significantly drop once you stop working, but healthcare costs and lifestyle choices can sometimes lead to higher expenditures. Relying too heavily on Social Security can be another trap. It's best to treat it as a supplement rather than the foundation of your retirement income. Be wary of early withdrawals from retirement accounts, as these not only deplete your savings, but also incur penalties and taxes. Another point of caution is not rebalancing your investment portfolio regularly. Over time, your mix of assets might shift, taking on more risk, or becoming too conservative than initially planned. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your portfolio helps keep your strategy aligned with your retirement goals. Maximizing retirement savings often boils down to a combination of strategic actions and avoiding common mistakes. Still, one of the smartest moves you can make involves constant education and adaptability. Staying informed about financial trends, tax laws, and investment products can offer you fresh insights and opportunities for better savings. Engaging with a financial advisor can provide personalized guidance tailored to your unique situation, helping you see blind spots that you might otherwise miss. Finally, visualize the kind of retirement you want and continuously work towards it, ensuring your savings plan aligns with your life's goals and dreams. To end on a practical note, review your retirement savings plan at least once a year and make adjustments based on changes in your life circumstances, ensuring you stay on track to reach your desired retirement lifestyle. Chapter 7. Protecting Your Wealth. Understanding Insurance Needs. Insurance is not just another financial product, it's a cornerstone of financial security. Think of the countless hours you've spent working, saving, and building your wealth. One unexpected event, a car accident, a medical emergency, or even a natural disaster, could jeopardize everything you've worked so hard to achieve. That's where insurance steps in. Its core purpose is to act as a safety net, catching you when life throws unforeseen challenges your way. I remember vividly the relief a friend felt when her home insurance covered the extensive repairs after a severe storm. Without that policy, she would have faced substantial out-of-pocket expenses, possibly dipping into her savings or taking on debt. Insurance doesn't just protect your physical assets, but also preserves your peace of mind, allowing you to navigate life's uncertainties without constant worry. Understanding what kind of insurance you need starts with assessing your individual circumstances. Start by evaluating your current financial situation, future goals, and potential risks. It's essential to consider not just where you are now, but where you are headed. Are you planning to start a family, buy a home, or perhaps start a business? Each of these life events brings its own set of risks and insurance needs. For instance, if you're a young professional with no dependents, term life insurance might be sufficient. However, if you have a family, you might need a policy that offers more comprehensive coverage to ensure their financial well-being if anything happens to you. On the other hand, homeowners and auto insurance are crucial if you own a house and a vehicle, providing protection against damage and liability. As you navigate the world of insurance, it's essential to choose the right amount and type of coverage. Don't just opt for the cheapest policy. Affordable might not mean adequate. Delve into the specifics of what each policy covers and what it excludes. I make it a point to periodically review my insurance coverage, adjusting it as my circumstances change. This practice ensures that I'm neither underinsured nor overpaying for unnecessary coverage. It's quite similar to how you might adjust your investment portfolio over time, rebalancing to maintain an optimal level of risk and return. One practical tip: always read the fine print. Understanding the terms, conditions, and exclusions of your policy will save you from unwelcome surprises when it's time to file a claim. Estate planning and inheritance. Estate planning is more than just a buzzword. It's a crucial aspect of financial preparedness that ensures the fruits of your labor aren't squandered and instead benefit your loved ones. My own journey with estate planning began when I realized that leaving a legacy isn't about mere wealth, but about ensuring that what you leave behind aligns with your values and desires. Proper estate planning serves as a bridge, connecting generations and preserving the life work of many years. It's essentially a roadmap that details how your assets will be managed and distributed after your departure. This not only prevents potential conflicts among heirs, but also secures financial stability for the family. The role of estate planning ultimately boils down to clarity in how you want your possessions and wealth to be handed down, making the transition smooth and reassuring. When diving into estate planning, it's essential to get your hands on the right documents. A will is often the starting point. It outlines your wishes regarding asset distribution and guardianship for minor children. Creating a trust can also be a game changer, allowing you to set specific terms for asset management and distribution while potentially bypassing the lengthy probate process. Another critical document is the durable power of attorney, which designates someone to manage your financial affairs if you're unable to do so yourself. Healthcare directives and living wills are equally important. They guide medical decisions should you become incapacitated. From my personal experience, discussing these documents with family members can make a world of difference. It keeps everyone on the same page and avoids misunderstandings later on. Estate planning strategies go beyond documents. It's also about tactical decisions. Charitable giving, for example, can provide tax benefits while supporting causes you care about. Life insurance policies can be structured to ensure financial provisions for your loved ones, especially those who may rely on your income. I've found that reviewing and updating these plans regularly ensures they remain relevant and effective as circumstances change over time. When it comes to practical tips, always keep your estate planning documents in an accessible yet secure place. Consider both physical copies and digital backups. Moreover, revisiting your estate plan periodically is not just recommended, but necessary. Life events such as marriage, the birth of a child, or a significant financial change warrant revisiting and possibly updating your documents. Be transparent with your heirs about your decisions to avoid surprises and ensure everyone understands your intentions. And always seek professional advice. Laws and regulations can be complex, and professional guidance can help you navigate this intricate area efficiently. Mitigating financial risks. Financial risks are sometimes like unwelcome guests. They show up unannounced and can disrupt your peace of mind. One of the most common financial risks is market volatility. Picture walking a tightrope. 1 minute, you're steady and balanced, and the next, a gust of wind threatens your footing. Market volatility has a similar effect on investments, where stock prices can swing wildly due to economic indicators, geopolitical events, or simply market sentiments. To manage this risk, it's essential to diversify your investment portfolio. By spreading your investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and even commodities, you lessen the impact of a downturn in any one area. It's akin to not putting all your eggs in one basket. If one basket tips over, your other eggs remain safe. Another prevalent financial risk is inflation. Inflation may seem benign at first, but gradually erodes purchasing power over time. Have you ever filled your shopping cart and thought, "This used to cost me less a few years ago?" That's inflation in action. To mitigate the erosive effect of inflation, consider investing in assets that traditionally outpace inflation, such as stocks or real estate. Adding inflation-protected securities to your investment mix can also provide a buffer. Additionally, maintaining a portion of your portfolio in foreign investments can offset domestic inflation risks, much like having an emergency fund in a different currency during volatile times. Credit risk is another beast entirely, especially relevant if you're in the business of lending or if you rely on a steady income from borrowers. There's always the peril that the borrower can't or won't repay the loan. I've learned this the hard way with a startup loan that defaulted. One way to manage this risk is through thorough due diligence and creditworthiness assessments. Reviewing credit scores, analyzing financial statements, or even personal interviews can provide invaluable insights into a potential borrower's capacity to repay. Moreover, consider loan insurance or credit default swaps as additional safeguards. These measures act like a safety net, catching you if or when a borrower defaults. Exploring risk management techniques allows us to protect wealth and maintain financial independence. Managing risk begins with understanding it. A useful approach is scenario analysis, which involves envisioning various future scenarios and their potential financial impacts. Imagine creating a roadmap where you plot out different paths your finances could take, depending on factors like market changes or unexpected expenses. This helps you anticipate and prepare for various outcomes, ensuring you're never caught off guard. Setting up an emergency fund is another critical strategy. Think of it as a financial cushion that absorbs shocks and provides comfort during turbulent times. Aim for until you have at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account. This way, if you face a sudden job loss, medical emergency, or major unforeseen expense, you have the immediate resources to manage it without dipping into your long-term savings or investments. Another advanced technique is the use of financial instruments like options and futures to hedge risks. For instance, if your investments are heavily weighted in technology stocks, options can help cover potential losses if the market takes a dive. These instruments can be complex, so it's advisable to consult with a financial advisor who can tailor hedging strategies specific to your portfolio and risk tolerance. On a simpler note, regularly reviewing and rebalancing your portfolio ensures that you're aligned with your risk tolerance and financial goals. It's similar to regularly servicing your car. It keeps everything running smoothly and efficiently, helps identify potential issues early, and ensures a longer lifespan for your financial well-being. Chapter 8: Entrepreneurship and Business Ventures. Exploring entrepreneurial opportunities. When I first considered entrepreneurship, it felt like stepping into a vast, unknown territory. However, embracing entrepreneurial ventures can be a transformative journey towards financial independence and wealth creation. Entrepreneurship isn't just about being your own boss. It's about identifying gaps in the market, offering innovative solutions, and constantly adapting to change. The allure of entrepreneurship lies in its potential to not only provide financial rewards, but also offer a sense of accomplishment that comes from creating something impactful. Entrepreneurial opportunities are boundless, ranging from traditional brick-and-mortar businesses to innovative tech startups. The key to spotting a viable opportunity is understanding the market's needs and having the foresight to cater to untapped or underserved niches. Successful entrepreneurs often share common characteristics: resilience, adaptability, and a relentless drive to learn and grow. These individuals view challenges not as setbacks, but as opportunities to evolve and refine their business strategies. Take Sarah, a friend of mine who saw an opportunity in sustainable living. She started a business producing eco-friendly home products when the market was still nascent. Her dedication to the cause and ability to market her values resonated with a growing audience concerned about environmental impact. Her story exemplifies how effectively aligning personal passion with market demand can lead to a thriving business. As we navigate the entrepreneurial landscape, the blend of passion, market insight, and unwavering commitment is instrumental in uncovering and capitalizing on opportunities that drive not just wealth, but meaningful change. Financial considerations for starting a business. When I first embarked on the journey of starting my business, the sheer number of financial decisions to be made felt overwhelming. One of the primary financial considerations is determining your initial capital requirements. It's crucial to estimate accurately how much money you'll need to get your business off the ground. This includes expenses for equipment, inventory, marketing, and securing a physical location if necessary. You don't want to underestimate this figure, as failing to anticipate costs can put your business at risk before it even begins. Equally important is understanding your ongoing operating costs. Knowing your monthly expenses such as rent, utilities, salaries, and other overheads will help in managing your cash flow efficiently. Another vital aspect is setting up a personal and business budget. It's easy to mix personal and business finances, but this can lead to confusion and poor financial health for both. Set clear financial boundaries and maintain separate accounts from the start. Additionally, consider your funding options carefully. Whether it's bootstrapping using your savings, seeking investors, or applying for a business loan, each has its pros and cons. Personally, I found that a mix of personal investment and a small business loan gave me the flexibility I needed without too much initial financial pressure. Understanding taxes is another critical element. Many new entrepreneurs, myself included, often overlook tax planning. Consulting with a tax professional can save you from costly mistakes down the line. For example, knowing what business expenses are deductible can significantly impact your bottom line. This knowledge became particularly useful in my early years, allowing me to reinvest the saved money into growing the business. Scaling and growing your business. Scaling and growing a business to achieve financial success and independence may seem overwhelming, but with the right strategies, it's entirely achievable. A crucial initial step is thoroughly understanding your market and customers. Learn who your ideal customers are and what they need, then tailor your products or services to solve their problems. Identifying the unique value you provide sets the foundation for strategic growth. Once you have a clear understanding of your market, standardizing processes becomes vital. Consistency in your operations ensures that as you scale, every customer receives the same level of quality and service. This may mean developing training manuals, establishing clear workflows, and utilizing software tools to automate routine tasks. Remember that streamlined operations not only save time, but also reduce costs, directly impacting your bottom line. Building a robust team is another critical element. As your business grows, you can't do everything yourself. Hiring skilled individuals who share your vision and values can propel your business forward. Leadership plays an essential role in this, so invest time in nurturing your team, providing opportunities for growth, and creating a collaborative environment. It's through empowered employees that your business will thrive and scale sustainably. Financing is often a significant hurdle for many entrepreneurs seeking to scale their businesses. Exploring various funding options can pave the way for growth without undue risk. Whether considering traditional loans, venture capital, or crowdfunding, it's essential to understand the terms and implications of each. Building relationships with potential investors and presenting a clear, compelling business plan can significantly increase your chances of securing the necessary funds. Effective marketing is indispensable for growth. Utilizing a mix of digital and traditional marketing strategies can expand your reach and attract new customers. Online platforms like social media, email marketing, and SEO offer cost-effective ways to engage with your audience. Simultaneously, don't underestimate the power of word of mouth and community engagement. Hosting events, offering promotions, and actively seeking customer feedback can boost your visibility and reputation. When planning for expansion, it's crucial to prioritize strategic thinking over rapid growth. Consider geographical expansion, new product lines, or partnerships that align with your long-term goals. However, be cautious of overextending your resources. Sustainable growth often means taking measured steps, regularly assessing progress, and being prepared to pivot when necessary. Expanding too quickly without the necessary infrastructure can lead to burnout and financial strain. One practical tip for entrepreneurs is to leverage data analytics to inform business decisions. Utilizing data from your sales, customer feedback, and market trends can provide invaluable insights. This data-driven approach helps in identifying areas of improvement, predicting market shifts, and making informed decisions that propel growth. Prioritize gathering and analyzing data regularly to stay ahead of the curve and continuously refine your strategies. Chapter 9: Mindset and Habits of Financially Successful Individuals. Cultivating a wealth mindset. A wealth mindset is fundamental to achieving financial success and abundance. I remember when I first heard about this concept, it felt like a light bulb moment. Understanding that how we think about money significantly shapes our financial reality can be revolutionary. It's more than just earning more or cutting expenses. It's about transforming our relationship with money, our beliefs about what we deserve, and our vision of what's possible. A wealth mindset encourages us to see opportunities where others see obstacles, to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in perspective has the power to influence our decisions, our optimism, and ultimately, our financial outcomes. Developing a wealth mindset involves practical techniques and exercises designed to foster a positive and growth-oriented attitude. Start with affirmations, simple, positive statements about your financial goals and self-worth. "I am a magnet for wealth and abundance" might sound cliché, but repeating it daily can rewire your brain to believe in your capacity for financial success. Visualization is another powerful tool. Spend a few minutes each day picturing your financial goals as if they have already been achieved. See yourself in that dream house. Imagine living without debt. Feel the security of a robust savings account. These mental rehearsals prepare your mind to recognize and seize opportunities when they arise. As you practice developing a wealth mindset, it's essential to surround yourself with positivity. Limit exposure to negative influences that perpetuate scarcity thinking, whether they're people, media, or even your own limiting beliefs. Instead, fill your life with inspiration. Read books by successful financial gurus, join communities of like-minded individuals, and celebrate small wins along your financial journey. Every step you take towards a higher vibration of wealth consciousness reinforces your commitment to a prosperous life. Habits of financially successful people. Having observed countless individuals who have achieved significant financial success, it's clear that certain common habits and behaviors set them apart. One prominent habit is the meticulous management of money. These individuals constantly track their income and expenses. They don't just rely on memory to recall their spending. Instead, they use detailed budgets and financial tools. This habit directly influences their financial independence, as it allows them to allocate funds wisely, save diligently, and invest effectively. Additionally, financially successful people often show a strong commitment to continuous learning. They read extensively about finance, attend seminars, and engage with mentors. This pursuit of knowledge keeps them informed about investment opportunities, market trends, and innovative financial strategies. Another essential behavior is their goal-oriented mindset. Successful individuals typically set clear, attainable financial goals. They break these goals down into manageable steps, which provides a roadmap for achieving larger financial milestones. If you've ever felt stuck financially, adopting this goal-setting habit can be transformative. To adopt and maintain effective financial habits, start by creating a detailed budget. Document every income source and categorize your expenses. Knowing where your money goes each month enables you to make informed decisions about spending and saving. Embrace the habit of regular finance reviews, preferably monthly, to assess your progress and make necessary adjustments. Developing a love for financial literacy is also crucial. Begin with accessible resources like books, podcasts, and articles that delve into personal finance. The more you learn, the more confident you'll become in managing and growing your wealth. Setting specific financial goals is vital. Instead of vague aspirations like "I want to be rich," define your goals in concrete terms, such as saving a certain amount for an emergency fund or paying off a specific debt. Visualize these goals regularly to keep yourself motivated. Finally, consider automating your savings and investments. By setting up automatic transfers to savings accounts or investment portfolios, you remove the temptation to spend first and save later. The key to sustainable wealth building lies in consistency and perseverance. It's easy to start strong, but maintaining momentum is where many falter. To prevent this, integrate your new financial habits into your daily routine until they become second nature. Engage with communities or groups that share your financial values and goals for added support and motivation. Remember, wealth building is not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about making small, consistent improvements. Celebrate your milestones, no matter how small, to keep yourself encouraged and on track. When faced with setbacks, review your strategies, learn from them, and adapt. Patience is just as crucial as discipline in achieving long-term financial success. Overcoming limiting beliefs about money. One of the most common limiting beliefs about money is the notion that it's the root of all evil. This belief often stems from misinterpreted teachings or societal influences and can severely hinder financial success and independence. When we internalize such notions, we develop a subconscious aversion to wealth, viewing it as something that corrupts rather than empowers. Another prevalent belief is that money is scarce and only attainable through hard labor or luck. Such a mindset fosters a sense of struggle and scarcity, making it difficult to explore financial opportunities with an open and innovative mind. Similarly, the idea that one does not deserve wealth or is not good enough to be wealthy perpetuates a cycle of self-sabotage, where opportunities are missed or neglected because they don't align with one's internal narrative. To overcome these limiting beliefs, it is crucial to reprogram our mindset with positive affirmations and practical strategies. One effective exercise is to identify and challenge negative thoughts about money as they arise. For instance, when you catch yourself thinking, I can't afford this. Try reframing it to, how can I afford this? This small shift opens your mind to possibilities rather than shutting them down. Journaling can also be a powerful tool. Writing down your thoughts about money and examining where they originate can provide invaluable insights. Additionally, surrounding yourself with positive influences, whether through books, podcasts, or mentors, can help reshape your attitudes towards wealth. Visualization techniques, where you imagine your ideal financial situation in vivid detail, can also help align your subconscious mind with your financial goals. By consistently practicing these strategies, you start to replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones, fostering a healthier and more ambitious money mindset. One practical tip is to set specific, achievable financial goals that align with your values and long-term vision. Break these goals down into manageable steps and track your progress regularly. This not only provides a clear roadmap, but also creates positive reinforcement as you achieve each milestone. Celebrate these small victories to build confidence and momentum. Remember, changing your mindset is a gradual process. Be patient and persistent. The more you invest in nurturing a positive relationship with money, the more your financial reality will begin to reflect this newfound mindset. Chapter 11: Strategies for Debt Management. Creating a debt repayment plan. We all know the heavy weight that debt can place on our shoulders. I've been there, staring at the stack of bills and feeling overwhelmed. But creating an effective debt repayment plan can provide a clear path toward financial freedom. First, gather all your debt information in one place. This means loan amounts, interest rates, due dates, and monthly payments. Seeing everything laid out can often diffuse the anxiety and give a sense of control. Categorize your debts, perhaps listing them from highest to lowest interest rate or from smallest to largest balance. This step allows you to visualize where your repayment efforts will be most effective. Next, let's talk about setting achievable goals. Break down the total debt into monthly or weekly targets, making the mountain seem more like a series of manageable hills. It's important to create a budget that prioritizes debt repayment. Analyze your income and necessary expenses, and then allocate as much as possible toward paying off your debts. I found that cutting non-essential expenditures, even temporarily, can significantly boost your repayment ability. Remember, this is about taking control, and every little bit helps. Now, when it comes to accelerating debt repayment and minimizing interest costs, consider the snowball or avalanche methods. The snowball method focuses on paying off the smallest debts first, which can provide quick wins and keep you motivated. The avalanche method, on the other hand, targets debts with the highest interest rates, saving you money on interest in the long run. Both strategies have their merits, and the right choice depends on your personal preferences and financial situation. Negotiating lower interest rates with creditors can also be a game changer. It might seem intimidating, but many lenders are willing to work with you if you explain your situation and demonstrate commitment. Automating your payments to avoid late fees and maintain good credit standing is another practical step. Ultimately, staying motivated through the journey is key. Celebrate small victories along the way, whether that's paying off a minor debt entirely or hitting a significant milestone. Visual reminders of your goals and progress, like a debt repayment chart on your wall or apps that track your journey, can be incredibly encouraging. Stay flexible, though. Life can throw curveballs, and your plan might need adjustments. By remaining adaptable and committed, you inch closer to financial freedom each day. Consolidating debt effectively. The concept of debt consolidation revolves around combining multiple debts into a single, more manageable payment. This can often result in lower interest rates and simplified payment schedules, making it easier for individuals to manage their financial obligations. When I first learned about debt consolidation, I found it incredibly appealing because it promised a way to streamline my monthly payments and potentially reduce the overall amount of interest I'd be paying. The idea is fairly straightforward. Instead of juggling several debt payments with different due dates and interest rates, you merge them into one. This can not only lessen the mental burden of keeping track of numerous accounts, but it can also potentially save money by securing a lower interest rate. To utilize debt consolidation methods wisely, it is crucial to understand the different options available and choose the right one for your specific financial situation. One common method is taking out a consolidation loan, which you then use to pay off your existing debts. This loan typically comes with fixed payments over a set term, which can add a level of predictability to your financial planning. Another option is a balance transfer, where you move your high-interest credit card balances to a new card with a lower rate, often with an introductory period of 0% interest. While these methods can be effective, they need to be approached with a strategy to ensure they lead to a healthier financial future. For example, if you opt for a consolidation loan, make sure the interest rate is significantly lower than the rates on your current debts. It's also wise to avoid accumulating new debt once you've consolidated your existing obligations. This might require some lifestyle changes or stricter budgeting, but the payoff in reduced debt stress and interest savings can be well worth the effort. Finally, always review the fine print for any fees or penalties associated with the consolidation method you choose, as these can sometimes offset the benefits. Avoiding the debt trap. I've seen firsthand how easily people can fall into the debt trap. It often starts innocently enough, with a few swipes of the credit card or a small loan here and there. Before you know it, the balances have ballooned and the minimum payments don't even cover the interest. Common triggers include unexpected medical expenses, impulsive buying, lifestyle inflation, and the omnipresent lure of easy credit. The pitfalls are many, but they share a common theme: the promise of immediate gratification without immediate consequences. Recognizing these triggers is the first step toward avoiding them. For example, building an emergency fund can act as a buffer for unforeseen expenses, eliminating the need for high-interest borrowing. Mindful spending, rooting out those impulses that lead to unnecessary purchases, also makes a big difference. Tracking spending and creating a realistic budget can highlight areas where cutbacks can be made, allowing for better financial control. Developing healthy financial habits is crucial for steering clear of debt. It starts with understanding the difference between needs and wants and prioritizing accordingly. Making a habit of regular saving, even if it's just a small amount, can provide peace of mind and a financial cushion. When it comes to borrowing, it's essential to understand the terms and conditions fully. Ignorance can lead to unexpected fees and higher interest rates. Responsible borrowing means borrowing only what you can afford to pay back without compromising essential expenses like housing, groceries, and utilities. Understanding your debt-to-income ratio can help gauge whether taking on additional debt is a wise decision. Keeping this ratio low encourages manageable payments and fosters better financial health. You might find it helpful to set financial goals that go beyond simply paying off debt. Picture your future free from financial worry, where every dollar you earn has a purpose. Setting specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart financial goals can keep you motivated and on track. This process makes the often daunting task of managing finances more structured and achievable. Remember, small changes can have significant impacts over time. Whether it's choosing to make coffee at home instead of hitting the cafe or setting up automatic transfers to your savings account, these actions add up. Keep learning and seek out resources that can guide your financial journey. Books, podcasts, or even financial advisors. Building a solid foundation of knowledge can empower better decision-making and lead to sustained financial well-being. Remember that every financial journey is unique, and staying patient and persistent is key. Making informed, thoughtful decisions today can pave the way for a secure and prosperous tomorrow. Chapter 12: Sustainable Spending and Smart Money Management. The psychology of spending. Understanding our spending habits often starts with uncovering the psychological influences behind them. Many of us buy things for reasons beyond utility, a concept known as emotional spending. This involves spending money to cope with emotions like stress, sadness, or even boredom. I recall a time when I splurged impulsively on clothes after a particularly challenging week at work. The temporary relief felt gratifying, but was quickly replaced by guilt. Marketing strategies play a crucial role in shaping our spending behaviors. Advertisements are crafted to evoke emotional responses, such as happiness or nostalgia, making it difficult to resist immediate purchases. I've found that recognizing these marketing tactics can greatly aid in making more conscious decisions. Consider the last time a meticulously targeted ad swayed you into buying something you didn't need. Acknowledging these triggers can prompt us to pause and reflect before making impulsive purchases. Another aspect to consider is the notion of social proof, where we are influenced by the actions of others. If everyone around you seems to be upgrading to the latest gadget, it creates a pressure to conform, even if it means stretching your budget. I've personally experienced this during the holiday season, feeling compelled to spend excessively to match the generosity of peers. Cultivating mindfulness can help us align our expenditures with personal values and needs rather than societal expectations. Developing a healthy relationship with money begins with self-awareness. Regularly tracking expenses and understanding where your money goes is fundamental. I started using a simple spreadsheet to jot down my daily expenditures, and it was eye-opening. Seeing where my hard-earned money was flowing allowed me to pinpoint unnecessary costs and reallocate those funds towards meaningful experiences or savings. Setting clear, achievable financial goals can transform spending habits. Whether it's saving for a vacation, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund, having specific objectives makes it easier to prioritize spending. I once set a goal to save for a down payment on a house. This goal motivated me to cut back on dining out and redirect those funds into my savings account. Embracing delayed gratification can enhance financial well-being. In today's age of instant gratification, waiting to make a purchase can seem outdated, but is incredibly powerful. If you find a potential purchase, wait 24 hours before making a decision. Often, the urge to buy diminishes over time, revealing that the item wasn't necessary after all. This simple practice has saved me from countless impulsive buys. Practical tips for frugal living. Living frugally isn't just about stretching every dollar. It's about making mindful choices that align with our financial goals and values. When I decided to embrace frugal living, I was not only looking to save money, but also to achieve a sense of financial independence. It started with small changes: cooking at home more often, brewing my own coffee instead of buying it, and cutting down on non-essential subscriptions. These seemingly minor adjustments gradually contributed to a noticeable increase in my savings. Adopting a frugal mindset doesn't mean compromising on your quality of life. Instead, it's about finding creative ways to enjoy the same comforts without unnecessary spending. For instance, I realized that many of my social outings revolved around expensive activities. To change this, I started organizing potluck dinners with friends or exploring local parks and trails for weekend gatherings. Not only did these alternatives save money, but they also fostered deeper connections and memorable experiences. One of the most transforming practices I've adopted is mindful spending. Before making any purchase, I ask myself if it's a need or a want, and whether there are any cheaper or more sustainable alternatives. This simple habit has significantly reduced impulse buying. Another tip is to keep an eye out for sales and discount periods for planned purchases. By scheduling big buys around these times, you can save a substantial amount over time. Also, cultivating the habit of budgeting monthly income and expenses provides a clear picture of where your money goes and highlights areas where you can cut back. Strategies for smart money management. One of the most transformative strategies for money management is mastering the art of budgeting. Imagine having a clear picture of where every dollar you earn is going. It's empowering. I remember when I first started, it was an eye-opener to see my spending habits mapped out. By categorizing expenses, from essentials like groceries and rent to non-essentials like dining out and subscriptions, you get a straightforward look at your financial behavior. This helps in identifying areas where you can cut back and save more. The first month or two might feel like a trial run, but stick with it. Use tools like apps or simple spreadsheets to keep track of your budget. This discipline not only keeps your spending in check, but also instills a sense of control over your finances. Saving is the next cornerstone of smart money management. Creating an emergency fund should be a priority. Life is unpredictable, and having a financial cushion will ensure you're not derailed by unexpected expenses. Start small if you need to. Even saving a small portion of your income can build up over time. Setting up automatic transfers to your savings account makes this process effortless. Additionally, consider high-yield savings accounts, which offer better interest rates compared to traditional savings accounts. The ultimate goal is to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses, which might seem daunting, but with consistent effort, it's achievable. Investing is where your money can truly start working for you. Initially, the concept of investing might seem overwhelming, but it's a powerful tool for wealth accumulation. Start by educating yourself about the basics: stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and ETFs. Diversifying your investment portfolio can mitigate risks. Consider consulting financial advisors or using robo-advisors to get started if you feel uncertain. Always invest within your risk tolerance and understand that investing is a long-term game. It's about building wealth over years, not days. Optimizing your financial resources is an ongoing process and involves revisiting and refining your strategies regularly. Automated bill payments can save you from late fees and enhance your credit score. Refinancing loans or consolidating debt can reduce interest rates and monthly payments, freeing up more cash flow for savings and investments. Take advantage of employer benefits, such as retirement accounts with matching contributions. Using credit cards responsibly can also be advantageous. By paying off your balance in full each month, you can earn rewards and protect against fraud without accruing interest. Achieving financial goals requires a clear plan and persistence. Set short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals and write them down. This could include paying off a certain amount of debt, saving for a vacation, buying a home, or planning for retirement. Break these goals into manageable steps and track your progress regularly. Visual reminders, like a chart or graph showing your progress, can be incredibly motivating. Celebrate the small victories along the way to keep yourself inspired. If there's one piece of practical advice I'd like you to take away, it's this: start today. Whether it's drafting your first budget, setting up a savings account, or beginning your investment journey, the sooner you take action, the better. Financial literacy and smart money management are lifelong skills that offer incredible peace of mind and freedom when mastered. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Make a small change now, and you'll be amazed at how it snowballs into significant financial growth over time. Chapter 13: Financial Independence for Different Life Stages. Financial Planning for Young Adults. Starting your financial journey in young adulthood can set the course for your future stability and independence. A strong financial foundation begins with understanding the basics of budgeting. I remember my early 20s when I moved out of my parents' house and suddenly had to manage rent, utilities, and groceries all by myself. The first step for me was creating a detailed monthly budget. This helped me see where my money was going and highlighted areas where I could cut back. An effective budget should align with your income, ensuring your expenses don't exceed what you earn. It's important to categorize and track your spending, setting aside funds for savings and emergencies. Speaking of saving, building an emergency fund is crucial. I learned this the hard way when my car broke down, leaving me stranded and scrambling for funds to fix it. Financial advisors often recommend setting aside 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a readily accessible account. This can safeguard you against unexpected setbacks. Simultaneously, begin contributing to a retirement account as soon as possible. The power of compound interest means the earlier you start, the more your money will grow over time. For example, investing a modest amount in your 20s can yield significantly more than starting in your 30s, thanks to compounding returns. Young adulthood brings a distinct set of financial challenges, from student loan debt to establishing credit. Many young adults, myself included, graduate with significant student loan debt. Tackling this head-on involves understanding your loan terms, monthly payments, and interest rates. Consider strategies like refinancing if you can secure a lower interest rate, or setting up automatic payments to potentially lower your interest rate and ensure timely payments. Building and maintaining good credit is another vital aspect of financial health in young adulthood. I still remember the day I applied for my first credit card, aiming to build credit, but also a bit anxious about the responsibility. Start with a secured credit card if needed, where your spending limit is backed by a deposit. Always pay off your balance in full each month to avoid interest charges and demonstrate responsible credit use. Your payment history and credit utilization ratio, how much credit you're using compared to your credit limit, are key factors in your credit score. Investing can seem daunting, but it's an important step towards long-term financial independence. Begin with understanding your risk tolerance, which balances your comfort with risk against your need for returns. Diversification, or spreading your investments across different asset classes, is a key strategy to manage risk. I started with a mix of stocks and bonds through a low-cost index fund, which gave me market exposure without needing deep financial expertise. Financial literacy is an ongoing process. Leverage resources like books, financial blogs, and podcasts to continue learning. One book that profoundly influenced my approach was Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, which underscored the importance of investing in assets over liabilities. Seeking advice from financial professionals can also provide personalized strategies tailored to your specific circumstances. Building wealth in midlife. When we reach midlife, the path to building wealth looks different from our younger years. The strategies we employ and the considerations we weigh become crucial in this phase. It's a period marked by increased financial responsibilities, but it also offers unique opportunities for those seeking to achieve financial independence. One key strategy is focusing on investments that offer growth potential while balancing risk. Diversification becomes invaluable here, spreading investments across stocks, bonds, and real estate to mitigate potential losses. At this stage, it's important to reassess and adjust our financial goals. Retirement is no longer a distant dream, but a visible milestone on the horizon. Prioritizing contributions to retirement accounts, such as 401ks or IRAs, ensures that compounded interest works in our favor. Additionally, taking advantage of any employer match programs is like receiving free money towards our future. Another consideration is the importance of tax-efficient investments. This can be achieved by maximizing contributions to tax-advantaged accounts and being mindful of the long-term tax implications of our investment choices. In balancing financial responsibilities, it's vital to create a budget that reflects the current reality of midlife. This phase often involves simultaneous commitments, like supporting children through college while also caring for aging parents. Streamlining expenses and eliminating debt where possible can free up resources for wealth-building activities. Prioritizing an emergency fund acts as a safety net against unforeseen circumstances, ensuring that financial plans remain intact despite life's unpredictabilities. Exploring additional income streams, whether through side hustles or passive income avenues, can also significantly enhance wealth accumulation during these years. An actionable approach involves regular financial reviews. Assessing portfolios quarterly or semi-annually helps in making necessary adjustments aligned with market conditions or personal circumstances. Educating oneself continuously about financial matters is empowering and aids in making informed decisions. In the end, the aim is to create a balanced and robust financial plan that not only promises growth, but also provides security and peace of mind during retirement years. Retiring with financial confidence. Planning for retirement is one of the most critical financial journeys you'll embark upon. It's almost like planting a tree. The sooner you sow the seeds, the more time you'll have to watch those financial roots grow and strengthen. Understanding how much money you'll need, setting goals well in advance, and consistently working towards them can spell the difference between stress-free golden years and a scramble to make ends meet. Particularly when you factor in longevity and the rising cost of healthcare, planning becomes not just important but essential. By taking retirement planning seriously, you allow yourself the luxury of not worrying about tomorrow and, most importantly, grant yourself the freedom to enjoy your latter years. Creating a comprehensive retirement plan isn't as daunting as it might seem. Start with a realistic appraisal of your expected living expenses, considering everything from basic needs to aspirational goals like travel or new hobbies. Tools and resources such as a retirement calculator can be incredibly helpful here, providing you with a clear picture of how much you need to save. Don't just rely on employer-based retirement accounts. Explore all your options, such as IRAs, Roth IRAs, and taxable investment accounts. Adjust your retirement contributions as your salary increases, and review your plan annually to ensure it aligns with your desired lifestyle. A critical part of a retirement strategy is diversifying your investments. A balanced portfolio that includes a mix of stocks, bonds, and other asset classes can offer the growth potential needed to outpace inflation while mitigating risks. Furthermore, think about your withdrawal strategy. It's not enough to just build a nest egg. You need to ensure it lasts throughout your retirement. Consider the 4% rule, which suggests withdrawing 4% of your retirement savings each year. You might want to adjust this depending on market conditions and your personal circumstances. And don't forget about healthcare costs. Having a plan to handle these, whether through savings or insurance, can keep unexpected expenses from derailing your financial security. Chapter 14: Wealth Preservation and Legacy Planning. The importance of wealth preservation. Wealth preservation is an essential component of long-term financial security. As I reflect on my journey, I vividly remember my grandfather tirelessly emphasizing the importance of guarding what we've earned. He wasn't born into wealth, and through sheer perseverance, he carved out a life of financial stability for our family. This stability did not come from wild investments or fleeting financial decisions. It originated from a philosophy anchored in preserving what one has. During turbulent economic times, preservation acts as a safety net, ensuring that assets are protected against market volatilities, inflation, and unforeseen emergencies. Preserving wealth means having the ability to weather financial storms and enjoy peace of mind, knowing that one's financial house is in order. Another equally significant aspect of wealth preservation is its role in securing generational wealth. The idea of passing down a financial legacy is not merely symbolic. It is a practical and tangible way to empower future generations. When wealth is methodically preserved and managed, it allows future family members to have access to education, healthcare, housing, and opportunities that might have otherwise been out of reach. It's much like planting a tree today, so that our children and their children might enjoy its shade and fruit. Wealth, when carefully nurtured, can grow and multiply, offering stability and enabling generational advancement. I recall the time when I first realized the complexity of wealth preservation strategies. It was a moment of clarity brought about by necessity. To preserve and grow wealth effectively, one must diversify. Diversification remains one of the most robust strategies available. By spreading investments across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and precious metals, the risk is equally spread out. This offers a protective layer against the fluctuating nature of individual investment performance. For instance, during a stock market downturn, having investments in bonds or real estate can help cushion the impact. It is also crucial to regularly review and adjust investments. This strategic repositioning is not about chasing market highs, but instead aligning with long-term financial goals. Professional advice often plays a pivotal role here. Financial advisors offer expert insights and personalized strategies based on current market conditions and future predictions. Trusts and estate planning are additional tools that can safeguard assets for future generations, ensuring that wealth is passed down without unnecessary taxation or legal complications. Moreover, instilling a culture of financial education within the family forms a foundational pillar. Teaching younger generations about the value of money, responsible spending, and investment principles contributes significantly to the continuity of wealth preservation efforts. Among the practical tips for wealth preservation, having an emergency fund is a no-brainer. Financial uncertainties can pop up unexpectedly, and having a liquid fund readily accessible can prevent the need to dip into long-term investments. Furthermore, insurance policies for health, life, and property add another layer of financial protection, safeguarding against potential large-scale financial drains. Remembering the wise words my grandfather used to say, "It's not just about earning, but keeping what you earn, helps underscore the profound importance of these deliberative actions in preserving wealth for future generations. Cultivating patience and adopting a long-term perspective can dictate the difference between fleeting wealth and enduring financial stability. Legacy planning and charitable giving. Legacy planning isn't just about leaving behind a financial inheritance. It's about creating a lasting impact that resonates through future generations. When you think about your legacy, consider the values and principles you want to pass on. By incorporating charitable giving into your plans, you can enjoy financial independence while experiencing a profound sense of personal fulfillment. Philanthropy allows you to support causes that align with your values and make meaningful contributions to society. It's about leveraging your resources to make a difference, ensuring that your wealth serves a purpose beyond your lifetime. To start creating a meaningful legacy plan, reflect on the aspects of your life that hold the most significance. Think about the lessons you've learned and the impact you wish to leave behind. Then, consider how charitable giving can fit into this broader vision. Whether it's supporting education, healthcare, or environmental initiatives, find ways to use your financial resources to contribute to these causes. Research different charitable organizations to ensure your donations are used effectively. Consult with financial advisors who specialize in legacy planning to develop a strategy that balances your personal financial goals with your philanthropic aspirations. This not only helps maintain financial independence, but also enhances your sense of fulfillment. One practical tip is to set up a donor-advised fund, which allows you to make charitable contributions, receive immediate tax benefits, and then recommend grants over time. This offers a structured approach to giving that can be adjusted as your priorities evolve. Incorporate philanthropy into your estate planning by designating a portion of your assets to charitable organizations. This ensures that your legacy continues to make a positive impact long after you're gone. Remember, the essence of legacy planning lies in the values you impart and the lives you touch through your generosity. Start with small, manageable steps and gradually build a comprehensive plan that reflects your deepest convictions and goals. Passing on financial wisdom to future generations. The significance of passing on financial knowledge and values to future generations cannot be overstated. Financial literacy is not just about managing money. It's a fundamental life skill that affects one's ability to live a stable and fulfilling life. When I think back to my own upbringing, I realize the impact my parents had on my financial habits. They emphasized the importance of saving, spending wisely, and investing for the future. These lessons have stayed with me, shaping my financial decisions and giving me the confidence to navigate various economic environments. Teaching children and heirs about financial literacy and responsibility involves more than just handing them a wallet. It's about instilling values such as patience, prudence, and long-term thinking. Start with simple concepts like the difference between needs and wants. For instance, when shopping, explain why opting for generic brands can be just as satisfying as selecting name brands, thus saving money for other priorities. Share age-appropriate tasks such as budgeting for a small allowance or opening a savings account. One effective strategy is to model good financial behavior. Children often learn more from what we do than what we say. If they see you planning your spending, making informed purchasing decisions, and saving for future needs, they'll be more likely to adopt these habits themselves. Additionally, involve them in discussions about household finances. Talk openly about bills, savings goals, and the importance of living within one's means. Use everyday situations as teaching moments, whether it's explaining the concept of interest on a credit card statement or discussing the benefits of investing in education. Storytelling can also be a powerful tool. Share personal stories of financial successes and failures, emphasizing the lessons learned from each experience. This not only makes the information more relatable, but also shows that everyone makes mistakes and that financial management is a continuous learning process. Encourage curiosity and questions and provide honest, straightforward answers. Finally, consider using technology to your advantage. There's a plethora of apps and online resources designed to teach financial literacy in an engaging and interactive way. These tools can help demystify complex financial concepts and make learning enjoyable. By employing a combination of practical lessons, personal anecdotes, and modern resources, we can equip future generations with the skills and knowledge they need to achieve financial independence and stability. One practical tip to begin with: start discussing money matters early and integrate financial education into everyday life. The foundation you lay now will help your children and heirs become financially savvy adults. Chapter 15: Embracing Financial Freedom, Lifestyle Design and Financial Independence. Exploring how lifestyle design ties into financial independence can be a game changer. The concept of lifestyle design revolves around shaping your life in a way that aligns with your personal values, interests, and objectives. Financial independence, on the other hand, refers to having sufficient financial resources to support your desired lifestyle without being dependent on a traditional employment structure. When you recognize the synergy between these two, you start to see how one directly fuels the other. For instance, someone who values travel and experiences may seek financial independence to afford a nomadic lifestyle, while another individual might prioritize home ownership and a steady routine, making different financial decisions to achieve those goals. Understanding the connection between lifestyle design and financial independence means acknowledging that your financial choices are pivotal in shaping the life you want. When I first started this journey, I was captivated by the idea of not just earning money for the sake of it, but using it as a tool to craft a fulfilling life. Imagine waking up every day with the freedom to do what you love, without financial constraints dictating your choices. This begins with a clear vision of your ideal life, followed by actionable steps to align your finances accordingly. It's not merely about cutting expenses, it's about strategic spending that reflects your priorities. Strategies for designing a lifestyle that supports financial independence involve a mix of mindset shifts and practical steps. One valuable approach is prioritizing value over cost. Think about it. Spending money on things that truly add value to your life is more rewarding than splurging on fleeting pleasures. For example, investing in a good quality coffee machine might save you money in the long run compared to daily cafe visits. Another essential strategy is to cultivate multiple income streams. This not only accelerates your journey to financial independence, but adds a layer of security. I remember when I started freelancing alongside my day job, it was empowering to see how diversifying my income gave me more flexibility and less financial stress. Small, consistent steps make huge strides over time. Start with setting clear, specific financial goals aligned with your desired lifestyle. If early retirement is your goal, calculate how much you need to save and invest to get there. Leverage tools like budgeting apps to track your progress and make adjustments as necessary. Moreover, knowledge is power. Regularly educate yourself on personal finance, whether through books, podcasts, or workshops. When you equip yourself with the right strategies, financial independence becomes less of an elusive dream and more of an attainable reality. For a practical tip, one of the best approaches I've found is automating your finances. This means setting up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts right after your paycheck arrives. By paying yourself first and living on what's left, you prioritize your financial goals without constantly battling the temptation to spend. It's a simple yet powerful way to ensure that your efforts towards financial independence remain consistent and practically effortless, allowing you to focus on designing the lifestyle you truly want. Celebrating milestones on the road to financial freedom. On the path to financial freedom, it's essential to recognize and celebrate the important milestones and achievements. These markers serve as more than just indicators of progress. They are vital motivational tools. Whether it's paying off a significant chunk of debt, reaching a savings goal, or making a wise investment, acknowledging these wins helps build momentum. It's easy to get lost in the grind of budgeting and saving, so celebrating small successes keeps the journey enjoyable and the end goal in sight. I still remember the exhilaration I felt when I paid off my first student loan. It wasn't the end of my financial journey, but that milestone gave me the confidence to keep pushing toward financial independence. There are countless ways to acknowledge and reward the progress you've made towards financial independence. One effective strategy is setting incremental goals and planning a celebration for each. For example, after hitting a saving milestone, treat yourself to a special dinner or a small gift. The key is to balance celebration with frugality. Reward yourself without derailing your overall progress. Additionally, sharing your achievements with a trusted friend or family member can make the celebration more meaningful. Not only does it provide an opportunity for them to cheer you on, but it also adds a layer of accountability. Documenting your milestones through a journal or a blog can also be a great way to look back and see how far you've come. This reflection can serve as inspiration for you and others on the same journey. Empowering others on their financial journeys. Sharing knowledge is an incredibly powerful act, especially when it comes to financial literacy. Growing up, I realized there was a certain mystique around money management, budgeting, and investing that kept people from achieving their full potential. This isn't just about numbers, it's about choices, freedom, and security. When we share what we've learned, we dismantle barriers and plant the seeds for others to flourish in ways they might not have imagined possible. Simply put, we're not only giving them financial tools, we're giving them the confidence to use those tools effectively. When it comes to guiding others on their financial journeys, the aim isn't just to provide advice, but to inspire them to take action. This means being patient, offering realistic insights, and importantly, listening to understand their unique challenges and aspirations. Encouragement goes a long way. Often, the biggest obstacle is the fear of making mistakes. Sharing stories about personal setbacks and how you overcame them makes the path seem more navigable. Offering practical resources like books, podcasts, or apps helps too. Tailoring guidance to their level of understanding and gradually building complexity as they grow more confident ensures sustained engagement and progress. Thank you for joining us on this journey to financial freedom, strategies for achieving financial independence and security. We hope this audiobook has equipped you with valuable insights and practical tools to take control of your financial future. Remember, financial independence is not just about accumulating wealth, but about making informed decisions, setting achievable goals, and maintaining a mindset of growth and resilience. As you continue on your path, revisit these chapters whenever you need guidance or motivation. Share what you've learned with others, and together, we can create a community of financially empowered individuals. Keep striving for your financial goals, celebrate your milestones, and most importantly, enjoy the freedom that comes with financial security. If you found this audiobook helpful, please consider leaving a review and sharing it with others who might benefit from these strategies. Thank you for listening, and we wish you all the best on your journey to financial freedom.